Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful and amazing day just like me. And today I am going to be showing you how to make a daily reward system in Roblox Studio. So please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you do not like my content. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you're going to want to do is you want to make a screen GUI, okay? Once you have that screen GUI, you can put a frame, you can put an image label, you can basically do anything, design this however you want, but what you need is you need a button. This can be an image button or text button, and you're going to need a label. I recommend a text label. Actually, yes, you will need a text label. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and, get started. So let's go ahead and start scripting the button first. So let's go ahead and click the plus and enter the local script. So now actually before we do that, we just need to add in a remote event into replicate storage. And we'll call this remote event daily reward. So now once we got this, I'm sorry. So basically, we're going to trigger this remote event when they click the claim button, and you will see why later. So in the local script, we want to go ahead and put in the variable for the possible money that they can actually get for this daily reward system. So if you only want them to say only get $10 for a reward, then you can just do possible money equals and then the amount that they want. So like if you want to give them this much, then you can do that. But say you want them to have like a chance of getting it. So what you can do is put in the squirrely brackets, and then you can do like say 10 10 10 10 and then 500. So like they would only get a 1 out of 5 chance of getting 500 coins or 500 cash or $500, 500 cents. So yeah. And you can also change these numbers and add more if you want. Just make sure that you know how many numbers are actually in here. So like right now this is 5 numbers. So yeah, just make sure that you know that. So now once you built that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and type in script dot parent dot mouse button one click not dot colon connect function, then do that. So yeah, now that we have this, we're gonna go ahead and type out some of the stuff. So what we're gonna do first is we want to the money that they actually got from the chance table. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and type in money collected. So that's what we're gonna name it. And then we're gonna say equals. Oh wait, yeah, because this is in a function, we have to type in local. So local money collected equals, and then we're gonna type in your variable for your possible money, and we named it possible money, and then square brackets. Now inside these square brackets, say you want to get a specific thing from the table, like you want to get the third number, then you would put 3 in the square brackets. But we want this to have like a possible chance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in math.random. So this will get a random number between so first of all, in the parentheses that came in on the math.random, you want to put in 1, so it can be the first number, and then how many numbers were in there. This time it was 5, so we do comma 5. So this will always be 1, and then this will be how many like numbers are actually in your table right here. So what math.random does is this is going to pick a random number from 1 through 5 right here. And then say it picked 3. Then that means this would basically turn into 3 automatically. So then it would get the third number in the table, or it could turn into 2, so then it would get to the second number. So yeah. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're going to type in script.parent and then dot parent, yeah. So now what your text label is for your amount of money that you're going to get, what we need to do is we actually need to make that visible. So actually I do remember I need to make this text label. Where is it? I need to find the visible. Oh, right here. So yeah, we need to make it not visible, and then dot, and then say you put the amount in, say, a folder. Then you would type in the folder name, and then you type in amount. If you're kind of getting what I'm getting, yeah. But because we don't have it in a folder and it's in the frame, so basically what script.parent.parent is is script is basically saying, yeah, this is what it's referring to. And then dot parent means like the one that is above that one, or like say in the folder or the button or whatever that it's inside of. And this is inside the button. So now it's talking about this button. And then we want to get the parent of that button. So then that would be the frame. And then now we want to get the amount, or the name of the text label. So now we're talking about this. So you kind of get, so do you kind of see what I'm getting, I'm guessing? Yeah. So now we're going to do dot visible, because that is also in the properties. So that's another thing that you can do that. And then equals true. So that basically just makes it visible. So yeah. So now that we made the amount visible, we need to put in the text for this. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and type in the same line. So script.parent.amounts. Now, instead of typing .visible, we're going to type in .text, and then equals, and then the money collected, so the money that they got. So now it's going to say, instead of like those question marks that you saw, this is going to become visible, and then say they got 10 coins. Then those question, oh wait, actually, no, that's, okay, we have to do this first, actually, I'm sorry. So inside parentheses, you need to put in quotation marks. These quotation marks are going to say plus, and then outside of the quotation marks, you're going to do dot, and then money collected, and then dot, and then parentheses, not parentheses, quotation marks, space, coins, and then exclamation mark. So basically, this is just saying, hey, what is this variable? So, and that was the say this math.random out of 1 through 5 got 3, so it would get the third number. So basically that would be typing in 3 inside these square brackets, and then whatever the third number in that table was, as you can see right here, it was 10 for us. So basically that's saying the money collected would equal 10. So it'd say plus 10 coins. So yeah, I hope you kind of understand this more now. So now you just type in enter. Now what you're going to want to do is oh yeah, so now basically those question marks will turn into the amount. So now after this, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fire that remote event. And how we do that is we're going to say game.replicated storage dot your remote event name, and mine was daily reward, and then dot colon fire server. Now inside these parentheses, we're going to type in the money collected. This will be important later on, and I'll show you why. So basically that's an argument. So the first well, actually I'll get to that later, so yeah, don't worry. Now after the 7th line, which was that, we're gonna go ahead and type in wait, and then parentheses, we'll do 1.5 seconds. And then after that, it's going to wait 1.5 seconds till it goes to the next line. Pretty self-explanatory. And then now we're going to go ahead and animate this. And don't worry, it's pretty simple to animate a GUI. And how we do that is we have to go ahead and type in script.parent.parent. So now it's talking about the frame. And then we're going to do colon tween position. So basically tween is like change it up. So this is how we animate in Roblox. So yeah, let's go ahead and type in this. So first off, it's gonna start at like what the point it is right now. So we're gonna go ahead and type in the endpoint that we want it to go. So in order to do that, we're gonna do UDIM2, because like that's like the value that it uses, and then dot from scale, and then parentheses, and then now we're gonna have two number values. Yeah. So the first one, we have to go into our frame, and we have to find our position. Yeah, right here. So this is going to be the first number inside of the squirrely brackets, is what is going to be the first number here. So we're just going to go and copy that, and we're going to go and replace that. Now, on this number right here, it's going to do -1. So this is that makes it basically go off screen. If it doesn't go off screen for you, then what you can do is you can always raise this number. But for me, actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and raise it to -3. It should go off screen, for -1, but to be on the safe side, yeah. Sorry, my mouth is like kind of dry, guys. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and test this out real quick. So let's go and click on play, and then boom. We're going to go and click on claim reward, and as you can see, we got the 500, and then it goes all the way up like that. Now, say we want to slow it down. Oh, actually, we did actually forget some things. So we actually go ahead and we have to say the easing direction. So enum dot easing direction, and then you want to just do in out, and then comma enum dot easing style, and then dot linear. Yeah, I think that's how I say it. So that basically just like goes up and down like how it kind of did right there. Now next we're going to do comma, and then this is how long it's going to be. So we want to go for like 3 seconds. So let's actually go and stop, and then let's click on play again. So let's go and wait for that to load up. Claim reward, 500 seconds. Now as you can see, it goes up a whole lot slower, so it looks a whole lot more better. You can also raise that time or lower the time if you would like. But yeah, so now that we are done with this, we need to go ahead and put in a script in ServerScript service. So we'll go ahead and call this script. Let's go ahead and call it daily reward handler. Okay. So now so this is very important. Like, I cannot stress to you how important this is. So what we need is, if you have ever seen a video on how to make a leaderboard script. If you have not, don't worry. I have a card up on screen right now. It's a plugin that I made which automatically puts one in for you. So if you want to go and click on it, go ahead. So let's go ahead and yeah. So basically, this is the leaderboard. I don't know why this is not working. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so I figured out why. For some reason, Roblox has it to where you have to be looking at your game in order to use my plugin for some reason. Not totally sure. But yeah, make sure that you select server script service and then click on create leader stats. And then go ahead and just click on allow. This is just making a script in your game. And then go ahead and try and click on it again. And as you can see, we got a new script called leaderboard. So only use this plugin if you have not made a script like this. Basically, you have a leader stats folder, and then you have their cache right here, and maybe a level or whatever. What you need from your leaderboard script or whatever is you need the name of your currency that you're going to be adding this to. So for me, it's going to be called cash. So basically, that's really all you need to remember. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go back into our daily reward handler. And let's go ahead and script this. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is... sorry. Yeah, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and type in game.replicatedStorage.dailyReward.onServerEvent:Connect function, now parentheses, enter. So now inside of these parentheses, we're going to go and type in PLR, and this is the first variable, basically this is the first variable of the event, or the function, yeah. And basically, the PLR is the player who fired the events by clicking the button. And then now we're going to do comma, and then money collected. Looks familiar, right? That's because in our local scripts, I was going to go to it, when we said this line right here, this is the money collected. The first variable is automatically filled in for us, so we do not have to do that. But then we're adding in another variable by putting in an argument right here. So basically, that just lets us add in another variable. You don't have to name it money collected exactly. Like, you can just name it a totally different name than what you put in there. But I'm just going to call it money collected just so it's more simpler. So now that we have that, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and... oh, sorry. Is we're going to go ahead and type in... PLR wait for child, and then parentheses, quotation marks, leader stats. So that's going to be the leader stats folder that our cache was in. And then we're going to do the same thing, wait for child, and then parentheses, quotation marks. This time we're going to say cash, or whatever your name of the currency is, and then outside that, dot value. I cannot spell those right. There, value equals, and then let's go ahead and just copy that line right there, and then go ahead and paste it in right there. And then this time we're going to go ahead and do plus, and then the money that they got. So basically, that is just adding on to that. Now, for this next line, we're going to have to go ahead and go out of this function real quick, and we're going to go ahead and have to make a new variable called data store. So in order to do that, we'll just call it data store equals game get service, and then data store service, and then get data store, and then parentheses, quotation marks. So before you type anything in here, you can basically call this whatever you would like. It really does not matter. But if someone is able to get the name of this data store, please make sure, I need you to know that if they do get a hold of this, then they can do anything. They can they can literally get the daily event for every 1 second instead of every 24 hours. So basically, you need act like this is a password kind of. So only tell like trusted people this, which I still wouldn't recommend doing unless they're working on the game with you. So yeah. So please make sure that you don't give this to anyone. So yeah. Anyway, because like I'm not actually gonna like publish this game or anything, and I really wouldn't care if someone actually like got more money than me in this game because I'm not actually publishing it. It's just for tutorial purposes. I am just going to name it time until next time until next daily reward. So yep, that's really all I'm going to be calling it. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and make a variable real quick, and it's going to be called local what was it? Yeah. It's going to be called local time until next reward, and then equals os.time. So this is so if you couldn't see, yeah, this is the number of seconds since the timer, basically, January 1st, 1970. So this is basically a stopwatch in seconds that has been going on ever since this date, January 1st, 1970, and it has been going on, and it's still going on right now, actually. This is what most people use for scripting, so they can like get the different times for stuff like this. So we'll go ahead and do os.time, and then this is basically just returning a number of the amount of seconds that has been ever since that, and it's about like over 1 million something. So we're going to do space and then plus the amount of seconds it is for 24 hours. So I forgot how much 24 hours is in seconds. So let me go ahead and do that. So 24 hours in seconds. Okay, so 1 day or 24 hours is that many seconds. So yeah, just go ahead and do plus that. So this is when their next reward is going to be. So now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and yeah, sorry, throat or whatever. We're gonna go ahead and type in that, yeah. So now now we have to save in the data store. So we'll go ahead and type in data store, and then yeah, colon set async. So this like sets the data, and then parentheses, and then now this is going to be the key for the player, and we're going to do plr dot user ID. And the reason why we use the user ID is because say someone changes their name, then that means that they could always get daily rewards, and they could like just always be changing their names and stuff like that. I doubt like they would do that because it's like 1,000 Robux to change your name, but still, I would recommend doing .userid in case they were rich enough to do that. So basically, now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and type in ... and then quotation marks, dash, and then just gonna call it daily reward. So yeah, that's the user's key. And if they ever get your data store, then you do not want them getting their key, because then they would just basically have every access to that player. So yeah. Next, we're going to go ahead and do comma. Now, what do we want to set the data as? And, well, obviously, we want to do time until next reward. So, basically, what os.time is, it gets the amount of seconds that has ever been since, like, January 1st, 1970 exactly. So, it gets that, and then we're going to add a day. like a day amount of time. So right now the os.time is about like 1,000,000 seconds and something, and then that's just going to add on to it of when they actually clicked this function or whatever. And basically that is when they get their next reward, is when they claimed their reward there. So let's go ahead, and now that we have that, we are almost done. We have, I believe, one more thing to do. Yeah, just one more thing, and we're just gonna go ahead and type in. Oh my God, sorry. Throat's dry. Everything. I'm sorry, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and type in game dot players dot player added :connect function, and then this, and then enter. So basically, now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we have to make a variable for the player right here. Yeah. So basically, what we're gonna go ahead and do here is we're gonna go ahead and check if it has actually been 24 hours or more, if they have gotten their daily reward. So what we're going to do is we're going to say if, actually, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and get the actual data for it. So we're going to go and just make a variable for that. So we're going to call it local space. We're just going to call it time for, actually no, we'll call it for time until next reward, because we can, since this is in a different function. So time until next reward, and then equals, and then data store : get async, and then parentheses. Now this time we just need the player's key, and not like actually showing what to set the data as, obviously. So yeah, we'll just get the player's key, since it's going to get their user ID, and then dash daily reward. So oh yeah, so basically now we need to go ahead and do enter, and we're going to go ahead and say if time until next reward is greater than, no, not until time, it's os dot time, I was like putting it backwards, and then is greater than or equal to, and then time until next reward, time until next reward, then, so this is like if it has been exactly 24 hours, or it is greater than that much, then that means that we're going to go ahead and send them their reward. So it's actually really simple to do that. We're just going to go ahead and say plr dot player GUI. Oh, actually, plr : wait for child, and then player GUI, and then now : wait for child, and then now whatever you called your screen GUI, and I just kept it as screen GUI. Yeah, and make sure, again, case sensitive, so yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and do dot enabled equals true. So yeah, that's basically just going to send them their daily reward, and then yeah. So we should be about done now. Now for this example, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make this 10 seconds, and don't worry, like, you can just add, you don't have to do this, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and now we should be able to click on play and test this out. Oh, and also this that's just because oh yeah, that's because the data stores won't load because we have to do something in Roblox here in order for it to work. So just go into game setting. It's really easy to fix. Go into game settings, go to security, go to enable API services because they use APIs for their data stores, and then yeah. Now we can just go and click on play and it shouldn't give us any errors. Just go and click on that. So we got 10 coins. As you can see, cash. 10 cash. So let's go ahead and stop this game. And then because I believe 10 seconds, it is Roblox 2. Roblox 2. Roblox 2. Well, anyway, well, I mean it works. That's really all you need to know. Yeah, and because it was over 10 seconds, it's obviously going to give us our daily reward back. So let's go ahead and click on claim reward. This time we got 500 coins. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you did, yeah, if you did like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, like I said. If you do not like the content that I make, you can obviously unsubscribe if you want. It's free to subscribe and unsubscribe. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.